Okay, so this is the first review proper that I'm going to try and do, and today we're going to have a talk about this fella, Skrapnel, or Shrapnel, or whatever the hell his name is at the moment. There he is. So this is the guy from the Insecticons, and I think he had something to do with electricity that he could fire out of his hands and electrocute people, just like that. And this particular figure came out for Combiner Wars, I think. He's pretty good. He's quite poseable for a Legends class figure. He's got a ball joint on the shoulder there. He's got a ball joint on the elbow, which actually goes up quite a long way for those that are interested in such things. I suppose you could sort of make him lean back, make him look like a bit tubby. You can move his head, but it's really awkward to get in there, and I'm off camera as well, so you can't see it, but it's really awkward. It's really awkward. Not as awkward on Rampage, funnily enough. He's a bit better on that. You got a nice ball joint on the hip and on the knee, and that goes quite a long way back, as you can see, so you can, well, I don't know what you can do with that, frankly. About as much you can do about as much with that as Theresa May can do with Brexit. There you go. A bit of topicality for you, which I'm sure will be really welcome by the time this actually ends up on YouTube, as I've got no internet access because of good old BT. And this guy didn't come with any accessories, so I've got a aftermarket weapon there, and I can't remember where I got that from, somewhere or other. So what we're going to do is try and transform him into stag beetle mode, which should be pretty straightforward. So let's get rid of that for a start. And then what we want to do is sort the horns out, push them up like that. And then he has this interesting mechanism where, well, I did say I wasn't going to talk much about the transformation, but he does something quite interesting here where he extends there like that to cover the head, which I think is actually quite clever. Hopefully that's still in focus. And then you do something with his crotch, as you do with lots of Transformers. Point his feet back. I know for a fact that I'm not doing this in the right order, but there we go. And then just go all the way around. I know you fold these shin panels up like that. Put these together like so. And then you bring that forward, that's it, and there's like a tab. When you clip these together, back to the legs form a tab which go into a little hole on the back of his crotch to sort of try and secure that. Fold the arms under like so, twist them round a tad, and then there's you see that you move the other insect legs around, and there's a little tab there like so. There we go, and that's sort of him. There he is. He is a stag beetle. The colours are pretty good from what I can remember from the original Insecticons. I never had the Insecticons as a child, but I did have the Takara collection, the ones that comes in like a book type box set. In fact, I might have had the e-hobby exclusive ones as well at one point, but anyway, that's by the by. And they're pretty good. What is interesting is that on this camera, the purple looks spot on as Decepticon purple, as I'm going to call it, but in real life it's a slightly sort of pinky hue to it, which is interesting, I suppose, for some people. And there's a big hole on the top, which really is where his weapon should go. So I'm just going to take him out of shot so that I can prove. In fact, I'm going to put him back because this particular aftermarket weapon, it don't fit. What should fit in there is a version of Reflector, which was like a Target Master version of it, but it's in that box in the corner, and I've not yet unboxed it, so it will have to wait. I suppose you could do this, give him a little nose. But that's sort of quite cute, isn't it? It might fall out though. Oh yeah, bugger. There we go. So that is Skrapnel or Shrapnel from the Combiner Wars iteration of Generations. The first of the modern Insecticons that we got, I think. I think it preceded Bombshell, and a pretty good toy. A lot of fun, a lot of kibble. Those arms, they get in the way, the insect legs. But I think he is probably the best, I think, in my opinion. There's something about Bombshell I don't quite like. And Kickback, yeah, he's just fiddly. So Shrapnel's pretty good. Maybe next time round I'll have found Reflector and we can cover him as well. Cool. See you next time.